YouTube, what is going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. We're back with Gallop Racer 2003, and before anybody blows a gasket, I'm not giving up on 2004, guys. You have to understand, there are so many horse racing games I love. I'm going to keep repeating this because I keep seeing some of the same comments. Don't get me wrong. I'm appreciative for everybody that supports my series, but understand, there's other games outside of Gallop Racer 2004. Even if it's your favorite, I love a lot of other titles and a lot of the other Gallop Racer titles. We're going to go through. Only difference is Gallop Racer 2004 is going to stay as the main series on my channel that will not disappear for longer than a couple of days. That's it, guys. Just literally a couple of days of other stuff being intertwined. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Please, the mental breakdowns over the fact that I may not upload Gallop Racer 2004 one day out of an entire week. I appreciate the support, but it's a little ridiculous. There are other great horse racing games out there, even if we all love Gallop Racer 2004 the most. That is still my favorite Gallop Racer game of all time. Keep that in mind. But I also like bouncing around and playing the other titles in the series. Some of you guys should really give the other games a try if you haven't. Now, I know some of you have, and Gallop Racer 2004 just happens to be your favorite, which is perfectly fine. Don't worry, though. What I'm doing right now is I'm entering my spreadsheet. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode since we're just getting back into the swing of things. So, like I said, just prepare for that. So don't go anywhere. We're going to get right back into here. And like I said, Gallop Racer 2004 is nowhere. It's not going anywhere. It's never going to go anywhere again like I did in the past where I wouldn't upload it for months. That's never happening again. Like I said, there may be a couple of days out of a week where I don't upload 2004. That's not going to be my goal, but it may happen depending on what else I'm uploading. I just got to make sure people are mindful of that, because I get comments like, all your other games suck, play 2004. It's like, how can you call yourself a real horse racing fan if you don't appreciate other horse racing games? There are so many great games outside of 2004, even though, like I said, it's probably all of our favorite. There are plenty of other great games in the Gallop Racer series alone that are also good. Plenty of other games in the series that are good. There's a lot of good horse racing games out there, people. I think some of you that are just solely like focused on 2004, you need to be a little bit more open-minded. Give some other games a try if you didn't like it the first time. Truly. The games are unique and they're different for their various reasons. So, Courtly Gem, she's our 3-year-old filly. We're going to go ahead and get her in a race. So, like I said, I got to put everybody's distances in here because it's been a while. Now, does she have any abilities I need to know about? Slow track is okay. So she placed 12th and 6th in the previous 2 races. Alright, her light type, she likes to run towards the front. Her growth type is early, so she'll be retiring pretty soon. It appears, but let's go ahead and get her in a race. I just don't want it to become a redundant thing where I have to put that in like every video I make, because like I said, there's like I would say 95% of you guys totally understand it. You're completely fine. There are a couple of comments that are kind of like, it's a couple of people I don't think understand. Now, granted, maybe for some of them, they actually don't understand English, because I know not all my fans are from America, which is completely fine. So maybe they don't exactly understand things as some of you do. I don't know, but like I said, please, people. 2004 is not going anywhere. This is Lost Sun. We actually did win a race with her. 12th and 3rd. So her distances seem to be good. 8.5, 7 or 8. She can go 7 to 10. So yeah, I hope I don't have to keep explaining that. I really do. I'm not mad. I'm not upset or anything. It's just I think some people think I'm not gonna upload 2004 if there's a day where it's not on the channel. Like, keep in mind, I run a lot of different channels, so my main goal is to make sure you guys have at least 1 video a day. Sometimes I can't get 2 or 3 videos out a day like I used to want. Or like I wanted to do before, so I make sure to at least get 1 video out. And like I said, all those times, some of those times, couple of days out of a week, it may not be 2004, but keep in mind that is going to be my focus. We'll have her do this 8.5 here, cause what? She'll weigh 110 here, and then there's a grade 3 Mercury Cup. She'll weigh 121 there. It's quite some weight. Now here we'll weigh in at 108, so yeah, I think we'll stand a good chance there. So guys, this is gonna be a little bit longer of an episode. We're gonna get everybody in their races here. So only Ocean, let's go ahead and look at his stats. So only Ocean is finished. We finished 13th, first and second, okay. And the first and second finishes both came at 9 furlongs on the dirt, so that's probably what we want to stick through with to him. Because I've also had some comments about playing 2006, and 2006, the revolutions kind of ruin it for me. It takes away the realism. So 2006 is, if I ever do play it on the channel, it's not going to be something I ever do long term. Just because once you are able to get revolutions every single time, you know, I mean, your horses are like running like 90 miles an hour. You know, it's not realistic. It's the only part of the series I don't like. I think the revolutions in 2006 made that game way too easy. The grind is just not the same, you know. So only Ocean, he should be able to do this 10 furlong race here. Let's go ahead and check out the weight. Any other dirt races? There's a 9, 116 handicap. We'll be handicapping that race with more weight, which means we would be the favorite, carrying more weight. We'll do this on this grade 3. Won't be handicapped, so we'll see how that pans out for us. So we have nice reason. So hopefully everybody understands. I think most of you do. There's only a couple people that I think kind of continue to repeat the same things, and I'm like, I keep saying the same things. Please don't make me repeat myself 100 million times. 2004 is going nowhere. Nobody should panic. Please don't panic in the comments saying, we're 2004. It's been 24 hours and you didn't upload a Gallop Racer 2004. Please, none of those comments. Please, 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 please. I'm human just like the rest of you, okay? There's more to life than just Gallop Racer 2004 because, like I said, why can I answer? Okay. Can I, I'm just getting all my horses in a race and I'll walk you guys through what we got in here. When I say there's more to life than 2004, I mean there are other great horse racing games in the Gallop Racer series and outside of the Gallop Racer series besides 2004. And what do you know? I like to play all of them. I mean, naturally, as a avid horse racing fan, I like playing a lot of horse racing games, not just one. So like I said, there will always be multiple content, various content of various horse racing games on this channel. If that bothers you because I don't strictly upload 2004, then I gotta be honest, you're gonna be upset here, and if you need to unsubscribe, that's fine. I think people that understand that are gonna be fine with how I'm doing things, because Gallop Racer 2004 is still gonna be the main title. I just can't decide, before I get back to my rant, before we officially stop ranting, I don't know if I want to put him, we'll be handicapped in this race at 105, or she'll be. This race we come in at 114. I want to try a handicap race. I just kind of want to see if it really does put us at a serious disadvantage. Obviously, we know putting on more weight is always going to be tougher, but and only Ruin. Our Colt, he finished 8th out of 13, 7 furlongs in the dirt. I don't really know what his form is looking like, so he can go 6 to 10 furlongs, turf or dirt. Okay. Shit. Turf or dirt. Excuse my language. But I just noticed that I wasn't actually putting turf or dirt in my spreadsheet. I was putting great and not actually putting the actual course going itself, which wouldn't really help because great doesn't matter if I don't know if it's for turf or dirt. Okay. Now I got this right. So turf or dirt. 6 to 10 furlongs. So this horse's stamina is not good. It says it can run 10 furlongs, but the stamina at 41 is not a good indication. So I'm keeping this horse probably under like 8 furlongs. I don't think it can run above 8 with 41 stamina. So let's do 6. We can run 6. Handicap will be carrying some weight, but hopefully we'll have a chance. We got all 5 of our races here. Now I'm gonna have to pay attention. I'm gonna start paying attention to the tracks more. Now we are currently in what year? What month? Okay, we're in July. So through July, is there anything I have to watch out for as far as courses are concerned? So any track in Washington. I also have to make sure I look at the course when I go to race. Other than that, it's fine. But like I was saying, people, you know, if you strictly just want me to just not upload any other content besides 2004, that's never going to happen. Like, I can promise you right now that is never going to happen. So if that upsets you, that I'm not just going to strictly upload 2004, and like I said, you may just have to unsubscribe and look for somebody else that's playing Gallop Racer 2004 consistently. But oh wait, Really, nobody else is playing and uploading on YouTube consistently. Except for me, Lori Sean. Shout out to Lori. Shout out to Basic Blue. They both have been started. They've started uploading, so go check out their channels. I'll try to make sure to remember to link them in the description box below and post in the comment section. Go check out both of them. They've been great supporters of the channel. Point being is, I myself am never just strictly going to upload 2004. Lori also plays a lot of games. She pretty much plays all the same games that I play because, like I said, there's so many great ones. Basic Blue, I think, just uploads 2004. So, I would say, you know, for sure, because he's a great guy and his content is awesome. I enjoy his Gallop Racer 2004 gameplays myself. Go watch him if you strictly want 2004. He just started as well, so he could also use the love and support from you guys. But like I said, there's always going to be a variety of horse racing gaming content on this channel. It's the last time I'm going to say it. If I keep seeing those comments, unfortunately, I'm just going to, like, not respond. And I don't want to not respond, but it's like if I keep saying the same thing and people keep repeating the same things that I'm already saying, it's like you're not listening to me. I gotta admit, there's not a lot of things in this world that bother me, but when I feel like people aren't listening after I've already answered questions and I've repeated things several times, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I think we all get to that point. So there it is. Rant's over. Okay, so we're racing here in Phoenix. It's a field of 12. Our odds are not looking great, but we can potentially finish in the money. Racing in Phoenix. Phoenix does not have a rough here from when I'm looking at my spreadsheet, which is good, so we don't have to worry about anything. So let's just go to the paddock here. So we're riding on Lost Sun. I still like the presentation of this game too, man. Like, all these Gallop Racer games, the presentations are amazing. I still say, probably because I'm such a big horse racing fan of horse racing in South Korea and Japan, that Gallop Racer 2001 is my favorite in terms of the presentation because it mirrors horse racing in Japan and South Korea the closest. But 2004 and 2003 are still obviously amazing titles as well. So I think we've looked at everything we need to look at. I apologize. The beginning portions of this video was just rambling and nonstop talking, but I had to get it out because I feel like I've been answering some of the same questions from some of the same people more than once. So I realize at this point maybe they just don't get it, and that's fine. But I just want to get that across to everybody else so there's no more confusions and all that good stuff. So pretty good start here. Now we got to get to the front with Lost Sun, and I gotta remember it's a little bit more to get your horse to the front in this game, which is fine. Also, I wish I could change my colors. I don't really like my colors anymore. I don't know why I went with these Laker colors, and granted, the Laker colors are great for the Lakers. I don't know why I decided that in this game. Like, these aren't even my channel colors. Purple, yellow, and black. That I don't know why I went with that. I really don't. They don't look terrible in this game. The only thing I don't like about 2004 is the colors in that game when you're not playing HD, which I can't record in HD yet. They look awful. I can't wait till I get into capture software. I'll be able to record. I don't know if I'll be able to record in because 720p doesn't exist for PS2. Only 720i, and like that's hard to record for most capture software. So I'll see. Regardless, let's see what we do here. We're looking pretty good. A Lost Sun. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Not gonna whip yet. We still got this inside trip. Oh, we got a nice trip here along the rail. Oh, crap. I whipped him too much. I wasn't paying attention to the meter. My bad, loss. Oh, no, the field's coming. My bad. What we got? 6th, 7th? I totally wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. 6th? Okay. Darn it. We could have finished way better than that. That's my fault. I wasn't paying attention to the whip meter. I totally forgot. But, I mean, A start, A field, S position, and double S stretch. So we did well. I whipped him too many. I whipped him one too many times, and I don't even like to do that as is. So that's my fault. All right, next race. Yeah. So, like I said, I just had to get that point across. I'm well aware there's probably going to be maybe 2 people that still don't understand. It is what it is. Anyways, let's keep rolling. So, Courtly Gem. We're here in the field of 14. Keep in mind, this game and 2004 are very similar as well. They're very, very similar. Presentation-wise, the running preferences and the controls are obviously still about the same. There's a little bit of difference, but this and 2004 are pretty similar compared to, like, 2001 or Gallop Racer 3. So, that should kind of be a good thing. Goes a field of 13. We're looking to finish at the bottom of the barrel. We gotta get to the front with Courtly Gem. It's a field of 14. This might be a little bit tougher competition for her. Lexington, does this track have a rough? We're in July, and no, the rough for here actually starts in August, so we're just missing out on that. Cool. So I've never paid attention to tracks with roughs until I'm actually in the race, so I have to make a conscious effort now to verify before I race, and then eventually once I'm playing enough, I know I'll be able to remember. Because like I said, guys, keep in mind, when I was playing these games as a kid, a lot of the stuff that you guys are familiar with, which I'm sure you've probably been familiar with for a while, I am just now finally starting to, like, key in on, you know what I mean? Because like I said, as a kid, I just wanted to play a horse racing game. I wasn't trying to really look into, you know, the weights and the handicapping and tracks with rough and all this stuff. I just looked at the stats and I figured, okay, horse, really good speed, really good stamina, I'm going to race it and make sure that I'm racing it within the distance it wants to go. We got to get Corley Gem to the front here. She's not really responding. Yeah, she's not responding at all. Like, I keep trying to get her to go faster, and she's just like, no, I don't really want to run faster. This game in 2004 played very similar. Yes, I know she's not comfortable. I'm just trying to get her to the front. But yes, no more ranting. I promise you that. No more ranting. Like I said, if I'm still coming across the same things, and I'll just have to do what I got to do, man. But most of you guys, like I said, 95 to 98% of you guys understand my uploading structure at this point, so that's all that matters. All right, let's get Courtly going here, because I'm pretty sure we kind of blew this race. Now we're going really wide. Why are you running right in front of me? Let's see what she does. We're not doing too much, but like I said, I was supposed to get her to the front, and I did not. That race is chalked. She's got some Corley Gem is a good horse, though. I remember I used to play with her a lot, but we didn't run that race right at all. It's just fine. That's fine, that's fine. I was well aware. I need to get her to the front sooner. Starting from gate position 13, her starts, I don't think her starts are particularly great as well, so that was going to be a struggle. Yeah, whatever. We'll chalk that as an L. We'll chalk it as an L, but we'll make sure that we pay more attention here going forward. So all the other distractions, mental distractions, from me out of the way. Okay, we got points. I forgot you can still get eval points. You just don't get any money. But we need some money. Eventually. Alright, another race. It's muddy yielding conditions here today. Apparently. What's our jockey ranking right now? We're 15th. This year we've raced in 16 races. We got 2 wins, 1 place, and 2 shows. No G1s. We're 5th in terms of average. So we're still finishing better than most jockeys in our races. Earnings, of course, we haven't won anything great, which I don't care about that right now. Not until we start really getting some winners, and then we can start entering more G1s. I'm all about the grind, people. You know me, man. These games are not fun if you're just killing it in the beginning. All right, 6 furlongs here. Lexington, pretty sure should not be a rough still, so we're good to go. Only Ruin. Better odds here today. Better odds. We can finishing the money is going to be tough, because we're expected to finish 7th. It's this loud helicopter always seems to go by when I'm recording, but I'm always recording this game pretty late. I think it's one of the helicopters from our Army base, which is about 30 minutes from here. Anyway, so field of 14, we're expected to finish 7th. We can finish better than that. We gotta get this horse to the front. None of my horses really have any like abilities that I need to like know about. So, last time I checked, none of them have any latent abilities. Like I said, only Ruin. This horse's stamina is not great. His speed is whatever. I mean, he's really kind of a type of horse. His growth type is average, so he still has time to get better. That's the thing. He still has time to get better, and he's only what, 3 years old? Pretty sure. Hey, he's only 3 years old, so that means he'll probably hit his running form when he's 4.5, 5 years old, potentially. Probably 4.5. Oh my goodness! I did not realize this thing was that bad. Oh gosh, why do I have this horse? His starting is terrible, and he wants to get to the front. The irony of that. He wants to race at the front, but he can't even get out of the gates. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know you don't want to run this fast, but you want to run towards, you want to be in the middle of the pack. I had to get you to the middle, bro. Only Ruin. This horse is going to be quite tough, man. This is going to be a tough horse to manage. I can already feel it. I'm not going to give up on them. I never give up on my horses. Now, we're not using the whip yet. I'm just going to stay right here because I don't think we're going to pass anybody. Gosh, dang it. I'm always going one bar too low on the whip. I got to manage that better. Last place. Well, the start did not help. And the fact that he wants to be in the middle of the pack also doesn't help. Golly. That's going to be a tough horse to work with, man. It's going to be really tough. Only ruin. He is going to be tough. Yeah, everything was bad. I know, no kidding. That start ruined it. The race was literally over. I mean, we were behind almost 5 lengths. Anyways, we're moving on. This is the Grade 3 Osaka. Or Grade 3 Mercury Cup here in Osaka. And fortunately, what I love about these Japanese tracks, they don't have any roughs to deal with. They're short. They have short stretches, but there's no roughs. It's just freaking fantastic. Like, if I could, I would just strictly race my horses in Japan in this game, but there's not enough races to do that. On the ocean, we got good odds here today. We can finish in the money. Gosh, all these horses want to get to the front. I'm not feeling this. Ugh, I do not like front runners in Gallop Racer, except for 2001 and Gallop Racer 3. Maybe Gallop Racer 3, but 2001. I do not like front runners in this game. I do not. Or 2004. I've never liked them. Even having the most godly of horses, I just don't like running in the front. I really do not. So, power and braking is good, which is fantastic. That means this horse could run good on tracks with the bad rough. Fortunately, we're not having that here in Osaka. We should do well with On the Ocean here today. Good braking as well. He wants to get to the front, so I got to make sure I push him to the front. His response isn't bad. His guts isn't great, so we got to make sure we get him in the right position at the right time, because he's not going to dig in unless he's really got a good chance of winning. So, fortunately, though, he's got good braking speed and good power, but like I said, we don't have to worry about that with the rough here. There's no rough. They said break. Whatever. Get him to the front. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right, cool. We're at the front here. Slow him down just a bit. All right, running a little fast, but this should be good. It should be good for On the Ocean. So we finally got him to the front. Like, I can get horses to the front. It's not a problem. It's just not something I like to do when it comes to racing. It's just not my personal preference as a jockey, right? We're all playing this game as technically owners. Well, not really owners, but I guess you could say. We're definitely all playing this game as oh crap, I forgot he has to be in the lead. We're all playing this game as jockeys, right? We all have different preferences as a jockey, like some other jockeys do. Right? Some jockeys will tell you they like riding on horses that are closers. Some jockeys like telling you, or they'll tell you they like riding on horses that like to be in the lead. I'm one of those jockeys. I like to ride on horses that like to sit towards the back of the pack. It's more exciting, and most of all, if you get a bad start, you're not going to be pressed because your horse is perfectly fine with being at the back of the pack. As opposed to if your horse wants to be at the front and you get a bad start. You got a lot to go with. Our stamina is going to Stamina's going to hurt us here. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm not even going to put him under the whip yet. Not yet, because I don't know if we're winning this race. 2 is going to blow right by. That's fine. Okay. Keep it good. Keep it good. Keep it good. Keep it good. Let's see. We got 4th. 4th. I think we still got a 4th place. 4th or 5th. Either way, it's a money finish. 5th. Ah! I was hoping it was 4th, but 5th place finish, which is what we were supposed to have. We're supposed to finish 3rd in that race? Wow. Huh. Position wasn't great, yeah. I did let the 13 pass us once or twice. Definitely once, so could have done better with position. It's all good. Just get back in the swing of things, people. Keep in mind, this is one of those, this will be one of those series where videos will just start and end at random points. Just easier for me to keep it going, and most importantly, provide you guys with daily content so you don't miss any Gallop Racer action.